All right, good morning. I just wanted to come on for a little while this morning because something was laying heavy on my heart on last night. So I made it into the office. So before I get ready to start seeing students, I just wanted to share something with you that was on my heart. And I woke up with it this morning. Um, Having this bad hair day, but okay. It is what it is. Um, Perfected. I was thinking about that, and it's in talking to God, praying and writing letters to God. It's just something that I do. Um, Perfect it. Whatever you are doing, keep working on it. It's so much happening in the world today, and there's a lot of people that will not understand your dreams. But you know what? That's not up to them. That's between you and God. You are doing some wonderful, wonderful things. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. You work on that thing and perfect it. Get it to that point of every day you find yourself working on your dreams, your goals, your purpose, your vision in life. You don't have to be what somebody else wants you to be. You don't have to do it like somebody else wants you to do it. But one thing about it, you got to get comfortable with being who you are. You are just as important in life as anybody else. Your goals and your dreams are just as important. Just as important. As a professional, over the years, any job that I have done, I have always worked to perfection, to the best of my ability. And the things that I didn't understand, I would stop and ask God to help me grow my mind, touch my mind. There are so many things right now that I do coming on live with my podcast, Electra James Inspirational Talks. All of that took work. And let me tell you something. I'm still trying to work on it and perfect it. And I'm going to do the best that I can. The best that Electra can. Because if I stop working on my dreams, then I'm saying the things that I want, the vision that I have isn't important. And you must, this is a must. You must get in touch with yourself and realize how important you are. You are the most important person in your life. First is God, and then you, because he's the one that carries you. He's the one that carries me. He's the one that gives us the strength that we need, the foundation. Even when the ground shifts under you and you feel like nobody cares about what you are doing. And then God reminds you, I never left you. I never forsaken you. Why are you gazing on the things of others instead of looking at the things that I'm doing in your life? You are just as special to me. And sometimes we have to sit back and just listen to God, listen for his voice. I wouldn't dare tell you I haven't gotten discouraged along the way, because that would be totally dishonest. I'm not going to tell you that it's been easy trying to do a full-time job and doing a podcast and then looking for guests to come on. And sometimes people decline, not for no bad reasons. A lot of people just say that they're shy of cameras, of being on cameras, of being live. They don't understand that. Only thing I'm saying, sometimes along the way, with whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to get some letdowns. Some things are just going to, you're going to feel like it's a letdown. But remember this, the only reason why we fall, we have the experience of falling, is so that we can get back up. Let me say that again. The only reason that you have the experience and I have the experience of falling is so that we can get back up. Because if we never fail, we wouldn't get back up. We wouldn't have nothing to get up for, because we would feel like I'm at my best. But every now and then you have to be reminded that you are not at your best. You have to perfect it. Keep working on whatever you are working on. It's people all over the world. And just because somebody else is doing it don't mean you can't do it. There's a lot of people doing what I do. Some people doing it better than me. Some people have larger audience than me. It's a lot of things that other people have that I don't have and really got this thing down. I'm new at this and I'm doing my best. I'm just trying to perfect it. But that doesn't mean that I should sit back and get upset with somebody else from what they doing because we doing the same thing. But you pray that theirs continue to grow, but in the process that yours continue to grow too. Nobody, I heard Judge Hatchett say this. Nobody wants to get across the finish line and there's no one there to celebrate with them. Nobody wants to get across that finish line and there's nobody there to celebrate with you. So guess what? Celebrate where you are right now with the people who don't mind, who doesn't mind celebrating with you, who doesn't mind being in your corner, who doesn't mind saying your words strengthen me, who doesn't mind getting up whatever time of the day it is to come on and to, even if they look at 5 minutes of it or 2 minutes of it or whatever time, they showed you that they cared. They showed you that they cared enough to come on and support you. But in the same manner, give support back. Don't just be a taker, be a giver as well. Because guess what? There's no big eyes and little U's to God. See, mankind do that. Mankind does that. How do I get him into the video? Okay, I'm trying to get you in this morning, Dean, in the video. And it's saying that it's adding you. So I'm new at all of this. I'm trying to work it out. Doing some new things. Electra James Inspirational Talks, a YouTube channel, is still up. Got to get some more guests on. But you know what? I'm just working to perfect it. I'm constantly working on it. I'm constantly trying to get it done. And just knowing that God is such a good God, just knowing that God cares about me, just knowing, that I'm not alone. No matter what I do, no matter what you do, please know that there is someone out here praying for all of us. And I might not know you, and you might not know me. But here's the thing. God knows you. God knows your name. Keep that in mind. God knows me. God knows my name. Yes, I get weak sometimes. Yes, I have tears in my eyes sometimes. Yes, I try to figure it out, and something can be so confusing sometimes. But you know what? I thank God that he whispers to me and tells me, don't you give up. You stay in the game. Your walk will never be like somebody else's walk. Because it's your walk. It's your walk. And yes, Dean, you've been with me a long time when I've been trying to figure this thing out. And it's been a walk. But you've been right there, and I say thank you. Free little. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for believing in me and endorsing me. And you didn't know this, but listen, you came in and endorsed me at a time when people were questioning me on why I did what I did. See, and God heard my heart. He heard my heart. And he touched your heart to endorse me. I'll be forever grateful. I know that you're not asking for that, but that's how God made me. Do not ever not recognize people that stood in the gap with you when you felt like you were standing alone, because nobody knows what your life is like when you're not on these cameras. Nobody knows what your life is like, when you outside of this, medical things going on, financial things going on with people. People's children might be troubled. It's like death is on the rise. All these different things is going on in people's lives. And we need to learn how to listen to people and encourage somebody else. So I say that this morning to say, Free Little, you are a blessing, not just to me, but to a lot of people, more than you know. Because God saw my tears and he sent you. God saw my tears and he sent you. Dean, you talked about when I first got started out with this and almost 2 years ago. And you did that. You came on, you supported me. You talked about how I touched your life. I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you. I'm just a grateful person. I can't stop being who I am. You don't never stop being who you are. You're bigger than life. You are bigger than life. What I mean by that, I'm not saying you bigger than God. I'm saying you bigger than life. In other words, God has done so much for you. He don't want you to give up. God has done so much for you. He say, keep going. God has done so much for you that he has sent a reminder for me to tell you this morning before I get off. Listen, you got a lot of doors. You got a lot of doors. And some of those doors that you try to open will not open. But God got some doors that's going to open. He said that, not me. So trust in yourself, believe in yourself, be proud of who you are, stand on who you are, stand on what you stand for, believe in what you stand for, and trust God for the rest. So I'm going to get off of here this morning, getting prepared to see these students as they come in. Students graduate this Saturday. And I'll get to see a lot of happy faces of people seeing their young children and grandchildren graduate from college for the first time. And this is a 2-year college, but guess what? They're going to leave here and move on to do some more wonderful things. And guess what? Just like we needed people to get behind us, they're going to need us to get behind them. Young people need us. And God needs us to be more considerate about young people. All right? Y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Know who you are. Never forget who you are. Know what your purpose is. And guess what? When God made you, he broke the mold. You special to him. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.